Hello and welcome to Break the Press. Another week, another recording. We've got some winners and we've got some losers. Three-time winners, actually. Here we can see very happy man in the top right and bottom right, to be fair. Let's start today with the losers in me. Okay, because the build up to this, all I've been doing is getting cooked, right? You've not seen it, but these guys have just been playing music. You can see with their nicknames, they've been killing me. Okay, so let's start with Chelsea. Let's start with Chelsea, fine. All right, what do you want to say? What do you want to say about Chelsea?
What do you want to say?
What do you want to say?
What do you want to say?
You know, that's a terrible loss, dude.
No, that is disgusting. It was disgusting.
It's really terrible loss.
No, it was. Wait,
You
what?
can't say you deserve to win that match.
No, 100%. We didn't deserve to win that. But I don't think the 2-1, like a loss, was really deserved either. Terrible defending at the end was what led to us losing. Because, yeah, that was memeable. That defending, Tosin and Chalobah, that was disgusting to watch. Oh man.
But you didn't lose the game just on that one goal. I'm talking about the entirety of the game.
The chance creation, the lack of physicality. I think that was the biggest problem in that game. Anytime we went man to man with them, pushed us off the ball. Even João Pedro, guys that you'd expect to be physically, they'd support us, losing their duels. And when you're playing a low block, when you're playing teams that are going to sit back, and this is why players like Gyökeres, Haaland, talk about technical ability. When you're playing teams in a low block, you need players that will outmuscle those defenders so that even if they're in the way, it's like, you can't handle me. I'll be able to get past you. João Pedro, someone that is supposed to be quite physically gifted, just wasn't on it on that day. And same with you. So, Neto, Garnacho.
Why are you laughing?
Because what do you mean I'm laughing? He says, João Pedro was not, on it. He's not been on it for like what?
Whoa. I wouldn't say the last few months.
I'm just saying, certain other strikers in it would get flamed.
In 7 games.
Now, I'll give the shot on target. Because he's not really been getting shooting. But that is a symptom. Yeah, that is a symptom for how bad the attacking player has been at Chelsea in terms of creating chances. Okay, João Pedro is someone that likes to link up play. When we were firing in the Club World Cup, he was amongst the goals. He was taking shots. Now that we've had new players come into the team and we're struggling with our results and not creating chances the same, he's not taking chances. He's not really shooting on goal. If we look at how he's not really had a shot on target, fine. But how many shots has he even had in general? Is he even getting into goal-scoring opportunities? I don't think so.
I don't know, buddy, man. During the Club World Cup and during the West Ham game, I was hearing
and if you look, the team performances were a lot better. Yeah, the team performances were a lot better then.
He hit the bench.
What?
That's what I was hearing. Pedro,
what?
Like 3 games in. I
mean, if you look at their goals contributed, what they've done for the club so far, you can't really say it's like a disgrace to say that.
Yeah, but I'm not hearing no heat on João Pedro.
No, he's getting it now. Now it's happening.
Now he is. But I was seeing heat on Sesko, on Gyökeres, on Buemo.
It's because he had a good start, no? The first few games he was scoring. He was getting his goals. Of course, what happened at the Club World Cup gave people that image that, okay, he's actually doing quite good for Chelsea. Now the time has gone. It's like, okay, now it's like, what's happening? Why are you not performing? So it's just a natural. It's happening.
Yeah.
But João Pedro is not the biggest concern in that game. It's the overall attack. Like, low blocks, it's been a problem for years. The low blocks, when we play them at Stamford Bridge, we just struggle so badly. I don't know why this never gets solved, but Maresca, Tuchel, Conte in his second season, it just every year seems like low blocks are just a big problem for us, and we can't break them down. So yeah, that's the reasons why we lose.
I mean, look, to be fair, the main thing that I want to shoot at here is that who did you guys play against and beat them where Reece James scored a free kick? Your last game.
Reece James scored a free kick. You mean Nottingham? That was Neto. Neto scored.
No. Reece James did something in that game, I swear.
He scored. He had a man of the match. He was amazing in that game.
Oh, yeah.
The free kick was Neto.
I just want to say this,
That game.
Yeah.
I just want to say this. Is that every time Reece James is mentioned, he has one good performance. Chelsea fans, they want to say that he's the greatest thing to slice stars, the best right back in the world, everything,
Nah, he's been great this season. He's been great.
No, he's been consistently good since he's come back from injury.
What I hear from your point, Yusuf, is you're right. When the players have a bad performance or like not, You don't hear anything.
I don't hear shit. Come on, man.
No. I hear that. I mean, Reece James has been amazing.
I'm not saying Reece James is bad, but best right back in the world. Come on, man. I've heard some crazy stuff. Chelsea fans, as soon as they hear Reece James' name, it's like there's like a thing in their brain just clicks. Like the guy could be out
but it's more. No, the thing with Reece James is when he was like 21, 22, he was the best right back in the world at that time. Like in terms of he was the most complete fullback. Yeah. So it's like when he has great performances now, it's like a callback to that. Do I agree that he's the best right back? No, but I'm saying he's always going to be in that contention because when he's fit and when he's on it, he looks complete. He looks unstoppable. That's the point.
I think this season he probably has been the second best right back in the whole world.
Yeah, even last year when he come back from injury, Club World Cup, he's been really good.
Who's the number one, dude?
People would say Hakimi. I know your answer. It's going to be Timber, but people will probably say Hakimi.
I don't see why Hakimi is not a bad answer. Timber and Hakimi. That's
the general consensus. People will say, and Hakimi has actually.
Why are you shooting at Hakimi?
Last season, sure. All right.
But he's done the same thing this season as well.
Nah, man.
Yeah, last year Leverkusen, but the games I've seen anyway. Leverkusen, Barcelona. He was amazing in those games too.
Exactly.
Nah, that's disrespectful, man. Stop it.
I have a question.
I don't think it's disrespectful.
Prem bias.
We're talking about Prem bias. When I was seeing Rodri best player in the world, and you'd see the pictures of all his performances, and they're all green. You could do the same. We've been doing that with Timber. I'm sorry, Timber is better than Hakimi as well. Come on, man. Seriously.
Okay, but that's the top two though. That's the top two.
Hakimi probably has something like that too, where it's all green.
Timber, but this season, Timber and Reece James. And Hakimi and whoever, they can go behind. They can go behind.
Right,
the general consensus will say Hakimi is going to be best.
It's been 9 games, mate.
Not from this games. Not from this.
It's been 9 games. Have you watched PSG? They've been doing
good
as well.
Wait. So it's been 9 games. So that means they can't be a best striker. They can't be a best right back.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you can't just say, just from these last 9 games, the last 2 months, Hakimi, you can't just wipe his entire pedigree from last season.
Who's the best striker then in the world? Or it's 9 games? You can't tell.
No, it's still harder, mate. No, I'm not saying that.
Why though? But why?
I'm saying that you can't just say, Hakimi is not the best or second best right back, first best right back. He's not in the contention.
And he's been performing. He's also been performing.
Who was the best striker in the year last year? Who was the best striker in the world last year? Mbappe?
No,
Mbappe was Mbappe. He won the top goal.
No, it wasn't Mbappe.
He's continuing.
Harry Kane.
No, it was Mbappe last year. He got the most goals in Europe.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it should be
he's continuing his form. But how is Haaland now better than him then? If we're talking about
Haaland is better than him.
Why though?
Why?
So how do you want to use the Hakimi?
I'm not saying that. My point is that Hakimi is still in the top 2. It's not like he's not performing after these 9 games. You act like he's just dropped the stick every game.
How has this become an Arsenal segment?
How is he? Use your own logic, man. This man, mate.
No.
Abdul, what was your question?
I had a question. So you obviously lost against Sunderland 2-1. Obviously, easy game for some. It's not an easy game. I just wanted your thoughts on Garnetto.
Great question.
Yeah, I just wanted your thoughts on it because I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans, not happy online about them too.
Well, then there's proof there. I mean, that we are critical of our players because you guys are saying that we don't harp on our players enough, or
you don't harp on the protected players.
I mean, we can say they've had bad games. Caicedo's getting flack for being poor in the lead up to the goal and stuff like that.
From opposition fans.
No, you'll see it from us. You definitely will. But the problem is with Chelsea players is that I would say that in terms of our players, when they're good, they get ignored. So when Chelsea fans want to talk about their players, it's like we have to overdo it because they don't get the recognition they don't get.
No.
Look at how long it took for Caicedo to get in contention with amongst the best midfielders in the league last season. It took until like the end of the season for people to finally start going, you know what? Okay, fine. He's actually been quite good. It always happens with Chelsea players.
I think Reece James is getting a lot of flowers this season and deservedly so.
Yeah, no, this season, I'm not talking about this season, I'm talking about last season, and it's just been a general trend with Chelsea, especially since that 22-23 season.
When you're not winning games, it doesn't help, does it, mate?
No, I'm saying...
When Caicedo joined, you guys were still not performing that well. You're still losing games.
But there was a shift, right? We went from under Pochettino, clear Lake Arrow, where it was going badly, and we got ignored for a lot of the season for being how bad we were. That's fine. Then last year, we were starting to get better as a team, and some of our players were some of the best players in the league or best performing. But look at how long it took for their reputation to shift. Caicedo was still being labelled a flop until
not last season.
No, 100%. He was still calling him a shin kicker. He was still calling him a shin kicker.
Oh, dude, that's trolls. That's like troll. That's like saying.
Nah, I'm telling you. I see it. It still happens.
People still call Declan Rice a centre back in midfield. Like you can't say he's called a shin. He will always be called a shin kicker. Like Haaland, these players will always be called whatever they want. Gyökeres, even if he scores, he's still going to be called wearing Timberland boots. Declan Rice will always be called a centre back in midfield. I don't know who Man United have. They're always going to be called these players. Bruno Fernandes will still always be called a penalty merchant and a you know what I mean, a complaining, moaning little rat. You know,
which is
last season he had it now because the Declan Caicedo debate was going on last season as well.
That's true, but I would say it took way too long, or it's taken a long time. I understand because we weren't doing very good, but it does take a long time for the reputation of Chelsea players to change. So that's why you see a lot of praise for these players. Now, I do agree when they're poor, they need to be poor, they need to be called out for it. That's fine. But that's what I'm just trying to explain why it happens, why it seems like, Chelsea fans, they always go on about how good their players are, but when they're doing bad, nothing happens. That's why. It's like they do so well for so long.
Now, quickly, I hear that, but then you have to take responsibility for that. Like, you can't just say, because, we have to gas them. But, like, you've put them on. No one else but you put them in.
True, yeah.
You have put them in.
And that's fine.
I'm not saying badly, you can't just say, but 2 years ago they were here, but no one said it. You put them here. Like, do you know what I mean? So now, I expect everyone to be here. Like, for example, with Arsenal, for example, I put Declan Rice here. And he rarely drops below here. When he does, I'll call it out. But he rarely. So that's why when you put these players here, they should rarely drop. That's why Caicedo had a very bad game. But it's a rare occurrence from Caicedo. Right? But then most of the other, like, you have to take responsibility. You got to call it out, innit? It shouldn't be just rival fans saying, this and that.
Yeah, but I think you do, because I would say within the fan base, we're very self-critical, or it's very divisive. It happens. I mean, it happens in every fan base. I just think it doesn't get noticed as much at Chelsea, which, fine. We should probably take more responsibility for our players, but I'm saying it does happen. It does happen.
I agree with you. I think only because you guys put your players way higher. I think that's why.
Maybe, okay. Yeah. In terms of the Garnacho Neto, Jesus Christ, no. Neto was worse. I think Neto was worse. Neto was worse.
Yes.
Neto was worse.
Just before we move on, I've got a last question for Dean.
The
previous video we said that Chelsea have to win. The next 4 games, because the games after the international break are very hard.
Yep.
You've already lost the first game. How many more will you lose before the international break comes?
I should quickly check who we're playing.
Tottenham, Wolves. No, they played 2 of the games. They won the first one against Nottingham Forest.
Tottenham, Wolves, Burnley. Yeah. Tottenham, Wolves, Burnley. Okay.
That's
funny enough. Tottenham will be the one we win, and then we'll struggle at Wolves or Burnley. It'll be like that.
Extension question to that, Mr. Dean. How detrimental do you think that Sunderland loss is, or do you think you're going to recover?
We'll recover because Sunderland are second in the league. They're actually performing. We predicted they're going to come 16th. They're going to be a very strong top 10, top 12 side, I think. I think everyone can see that already from the quality they got. So, of course, we should be there. I'm not trying to take away from that losing like that. But that's a very good side. So it's not it wasn't like losing to Wolves. If we lose to Wolves, then I'm going to look at that big problems, big problems. But no, I don't want to take anything away from Sunderland because that was an amazing performance from them. They played really well. They deserved to have the point, and then when they scored, it was you can't even take that away from them. It wasn't even a steal because they were amazing. So I'm not too concerned. I think Tottenham, we always do well against Tottenham. We just beat Liverpool. Of course, they're in their own run of form, but it's against the bigger sides, this team plays better. It's those teams that we play against in low blocks at Stamford Bridge, and we've got to create. That's where the problems start to arise. So I'm going to assume we should be fine.
Last question. How do you solve the low block problem then?
I think Morata's got to be a bit more fluid with the tactics. Again, it seems like overlapping fullbacks does not exist at this team, right? You got a player like Reece James who, in terms of crossing, I know he's got injury problems, but this player is so good at crossing the ball and getting the ball at the back post, front post, whatever. And we had a clear problem with our crossing in that last game. Not one cross was successful. in terms of meeting a player's head. We need players from the fullback positions to cross the ball in. Kukurea, last minute of the Liverpool game, scores from a cross. So I want to see more attempt to use the fullbacks to actually get crosses in to attack. Because we look at other teams in the league, some of the best teams in the league right now, I'm sure you'll see that their fullbacks are overlapping, that they're getting involved in the build-up play. So that needs to change. That needs to change now.
Okay. All right, we wrap it up on that.
Last question.
It's like an interrogation.
How many questions do you have?
One question left in there.
It's last question. Maresco lost the season.
Oh, of course,
whoa. Yeah, he will.
That's crazy.
I'm just asking because you know, their owners, they like to, fire, a lot of people. You never know.
They changed.
It could be gone.
It's not Abramovich, mate. It's not Abramovich.
He'll stay.
He'll stay.
He'll stay this season.
If you're around 10th, midway through, do you think
that won't happen?
That's not gonna happen.
That won't happen.
They're not United, mate.
Well,
they're not, mate, because we're above them. We're above them. That's why.
All right, mate.
Moving on to
above you.
Let's move on to United. No, we'll do City after. Let's move on to United. Let's do United. Let's go
City.
Let's go see.
Look at this, see.
Let's go see.
Let's
You
keep
don't tell us what to do.
losers.
You don't tell us what to do.
We'll start. We can start. I mean, look. You already know the result. 1-0 loss to Aston Villa.
What was the result?
It was a 1-0 loss to Aston Villa, mate.
Okay.
To be honest, the game was extremely uneventful, pretty boring watch, to be honest, because both teams' attacking threat did nothing. Literally, even Aston Villa literally only had a set piece. They scored from a great set piece, and in the end, I mean, both teams didn't attack, and I think that's the biggest takeaway from that game was that Say's final third play, our build-up was amazing, our defense was pretty much perfect. On the set piece, they couldn't really even do anything. It's just a ridiculous goal from Mike Cash on his weak foot. And I mean, the only thing that we can take away is just that our final third play was tragic. I mean, Haaland barely got the ball in the box. That's the first game in 12, I think he hasn't scored in for club and country. And I mean, they're the second team to keep us out. They're the only team to keep us a clean sheet against us since Tottenham. So that's what I'm saying. Is players like Savio just need to look at themselves after that game and say, yeah, I mean, it's just stink performance, man. Every time he got the ball, couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that 70 million is looking real tasty.
I can't believe.
Maybe it is, but
he gave him a new contract.
I still have faith. No, I still have faith that he will come good, but in that game, he had nothing. Mike Cash kind of held him down the entire time. Even when he had space, did nothing. But
too early.
But yeah, I think Pep should have taken off earlier. Instead, he took off Oscar and Bob, even though he was probably the only one in the attack that was actually doing something. Oscar looked good this season. But yeah, I mean, we had the ball, we dominated them, and the only thing that we couldn't do was just get the goal, man. That's it. Literally.
Things are calling you Erling Haaland FC. How does that make
you feel? They are Erling Haaland FC. They can't do anything without him.
That statement? How does that statement make you feel? How does it make you feel?
I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think so at all. Because
that is a bad thing. You said you're going to compete for the title. That's a bad thing.
You need goals from everywhere.
As you saw in this game, he didn't score. Look what happened to you. He couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, but that's not just because of him. Because Erling Haaland.
No, we're not saying it's because of him.
We're not saying Erling Haaland doesn't just score from picking the ball up in midfield and running in the net.
No, but that's not our point. We're saying if you're going to be a title-winning team, beat teams like Villa where he's not firing. You need someone else to take responsibility, and it didn't happen. That's what we're saying. Where are those players to chip in with their goals? Yeah.
I mean, that is true, but the thing is that the way this team is built so that basically every ball ends up at Haaland's feet in the box, and he's the one that gets on the end of the tap-ins, end of the chances and stuff. And in the Champions League, you saw midweek. What'd you say?
He did score against Aston Villa.
What do you mean?
What?
No, it was just offside.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't see that much of a problem. I just felt like because there's so many chances where even Haaland had a 1-on-1 in that game, he just missed it. But it's more like there's more chances for other people to feed him and play better. Maybe we should be taking other shots. Maybe Foden should be getting the under chances. Maybe Oscar Bob can be getting the end of chances. Savio, again, he's so far wide. Every time he gets the ball, he's either losing it or he's playing a crap pass and he's hitting an Aston Villa player. It just felt like there was just a nothing game. Do I think it's a crazy concern? No, I don't think. I'm not worried that.
Yeah, you usually do bad at that ground.
Yeah,
isn't it?
we haven't.
Like
We haven't
3 years in a
beat
row.
Aston Villa. 3 years in a row. We've lost to them at Villa Ground, at Villa Park. So I think the only concern is that we had an extreme number of corners and set pieces in that game. I'm not saying that we have to become Arsenal, but if you see the way, just look at every single of the Premier League games this week. Tottenham scored 2 set pieces against Villa, Everton. Arsenal scored a set piece against Palace. Brentford scored a set piece. Brentford scored a set piece. Bournemouth scored a flipping direct corner. So a lot of these teams are. I mean, you can see it. People are moving to these set pieces, and City has such a big team. We can't defend set pieces or score set pieces. So at a point, I mean, I'm not saying we have to, but I think that is the only place I can say in that Villa game we have to improve, and the final third. But other than that, the defense was amazing. Our midfield was good. Reinders was good. Foden was amazing deep as well. But everything was going through. We can't really do anything in the end. I mean, it's just final third play was tragic, man. That's about it. Literally, there was such an uneventful game.
Who are your next games?
We played Liverpool before the international break. I know that.
That's a big one. That is a big one.
I need midweek. I'm not sure.
Actually, I want a Liverpool. I need a Liverpool win.
I'm looking now. No, it's at home. Man City at the against Liverpool.
I will play Bournemouth as well.
Oh, and then Newcastle soon, not long after.
So after international we play Newcastle, but before the international we play Bournemouth and Liverpool for our last 2 Prem games before the international. It could be sticky, but to be honest, I mean, judging by how Liverpool, of course, we maybe will touch up on them later. I don't know if we should be scared of Liverpool right now.
Would you say the tie race is over?
I want to ask that question.
Okay.
Are you still in the title race, Man City?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chelsea, I forgot to ask you. Are you still in the title race?
Who? Oh, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Forget title race. Are they in the race for second?
I
just needed that for my own personal kind of indulgence, you know.
No team apart from Arsenal right now.
Just remember, mate. We are only 6 points behind you guys. Just remember.
We are 8 points.
Man United, mate. Yeah, respect Man United first. Yeah.
Just remember.
Hang on. Actually, no, I'll save it for Arsenal.
Respect.
Did they not? But just remember, you guys bowled a 10-point lead. Just remember, you guys. Just remember the pass.
It wasn't a 10-point lead.
Just remember the pass.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life.
Just remember the pass.
No, it wasn't. It was an 8-point lead, and City had a game in hand, so it was a 5-point lead. So No, it's not bait. I'm saying facts.
Just remember.
Don't
get carried away. Don't get carried away.
All I'm doing is just laying down the facts because I don't like lying.
Just don't get carried away.
Yeah,
look, you're feeding the narrative, son.
I'm not. I'm really. That's why I asked you guys, are you in the title race? So I can.
No, but of course it is.
I have it in my own personal bank.
That's fine.
I'm fine. I'm calm.
All right. You don't seem very calm, mate. You're in a little bit of you know what I mean? You're in a little bit of heat there, mate.
I'm humble. Yeah.
All right, go on. Then we'll talk about
I played those little songs as a little bit of banter, but in the group chat, I didn't message anything. I didn't troll. I didn't say Sunderland scored.
Because he's been in this position so many times.
What do you say? No. That's not me. I'm not a troll.
All right, mate.
You're not a troll. You're not a troll. Let's move on.
How am I a troll?
Talk about Arsenal. Look, Avid's jumpy. He wants to talk about Arsenal. So go on. Arsenal's 1-0 win to Crystal Palace. Go on. We'll quickly touch up on that. Go on, talk about it, Mr. Champion.
You want to create? Do you want to excite? Do you want to raise levels? Do you want the Arsenal? What can I say, man? This is like I promise I had a dream about this, that Arsenal was the only team to win, and it happened. So you know what I mean? It's lovely. I love weekends like this. I love weekends like this when everyone loses but Arsenal. Obviously, Man United won. You know, can't ask for too much. That's the perfect weekend, and a couple more of them, and some uncomfortable conversations are gonna have to start. So, touch on the game. 1-0 against Palace.
With me?
Yeah. Your defensive record.
No, I'm not thinking about that. I'm not thinking about that.
How many goals did they concede?
Three.
They only conceded 3.
I'm not talking about that. I just think some uncomfortable conversations. First and foremost, this is a team that drew to Chelsea. Could have won if that free kick went in, right? The last time they lost in the league was in April. So I think they're unbeaten in maybe, I don't know how many Premier League games, but at least 12, 14 games. Let's say that. An incredible team on the rise. Brilliant. You know, their system is fantastic. They've got players that could start for every team in the league. Not every, but like, you know, Mateta would start for most teams. Wharton would start for most teams. Gahey would start for most teams. You know, they've got a fantastic team. This is a very difficult game. We drew last year 2-2 at the Emirates, and we won. And look, not every game is going to be coast. It's not going to be 2-0, 3-0 wins. You're going to have to grind out the results. This, for me, that's a championship win. You know, when people say, oh, you know, when you score last minute, that's what champions do. That's rubbish. No, they've never done that. Champions have never done that. And I'll give you evidence. In the in the 3-horse race, so City, Liverpool, and Arsenal, in the 23-24 season, right? Remember that season? Liverpool constantly kept scoring last-minute winners. In the 22-23 season, which Arsenal bottled, we kept scoring late goals. Champions don't score late goals. They do in a couple of games, but they don't always. This, for me, is a champion win. When you go to places that are extremely difficult and you win, no matter what. I think the first half, we were struggling. They were better than us, I'd say, for a large portion of the first half. We were struggling. We couldn't really create. That being said, I think one of the things I love about this Arsenal team is, no matter how bad you can say we are at creating, the other team always creates less. So someone could watch that first half and say, Arsenal was struggling against Crystal Palace. You know, how? What? Because they had a few chances on the break. It resulted in less XG than we created, right? They didn't threaten us. There was no shot on target. We had more shots than them. Second half, it was first half. As a set piece again. Look, everyone can keep crying, but again, I'm sick of this narrative because Man City had Nicolas Jova for a multiple of years as their set piece coach. During those years, Man City were much more physical than Arsenal, for example, and whoever else. It's not a coaching thing. It's not a Nicolas Jova thing. We are just damn good at set pieces. Declan Rice is the best set piece taker in the world, and these are the kind of things that David Beckham used to get plaudits for. You know what I mean? And when it's Arsenal, it's set piece again. If they're that easy, why can't everyone else replicate them to the extent we do? Every set piece we have is dangerous. For other teams, corners you can say are dangerous, sure. But at every free kick, we're lethal, and it's because we have Declan Rice. But of course, because there's an agenda or whatever, we're not gonna bring that up. We're just gonna say set piece again. Or it takes skill. For example, last year, Cole Palmer took more corners than Saka and Declan Rice did. But Saka and Declan Rice's deliveries were much better. They got more assists. And it's not for Cole Palmer, by the way. I'm not doing to disrespect Cole. I'm just saying these are the level of players taking corners. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Kevin De Bruyne, the best passes football has ever seen. How can't they replicate this? Why weren't their set pieces this good? Huh? You had Nicolas Jova and Kevin De Bruyne. You wouldn't have.
It's not just about takers, though. It's not just about takers. You got players. It's not just about takers. It's not just about takers.
Yeah, you're right, because we got Gabriel as well. Again,
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But where's this then? When people talk about set pieces, where's the praise? Like,
I think also do get credit for their set pieces. No. People don't say. You get trolled for it. I mean, look, like you said about the shin kickers and stuff, you get trolled for it. Of course, you can get trolled for it. But in the end, I mean, I said as well already that you still, the Premier League is going towards these long throws and set pieces and these things to get better that matter much. And we even saw on Sunday that Gabriel was talking, not Gabriel, who was it? Jamie Carroll was saying about Gabriel for player of the year because of all the aerial threat that he has and all the other things that he has. And if Arsenal go on to win the league, he'll guarantee have played a big part both defensively and in the attack on these set pieces as well. So I think Arsenal do get praise for it. But of course, online you're going to see people get trolled. You know, you get trolled for that.
I agree with you. I agree. What I'm saying is a multitude of this season and last season. Because we're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But people, now we're trying to get praised. I'll tell you why. Because there's a point gap now in the league. Now people are saying, "Oh, we're the best," because there's a point gap now. If Liverpool were still in front, or if City were level or in front of us, we wouldn't be getting plaudits. We would be getting, "Oh, Arsenal play boring football, this and that." Well, I'm sorry, Chelsea struggled against Sunderland, and City struggled against Villa, and Crystal Palace is miles above those two teams in terms of defensive structure. So we won. That's all that matters. And I can't even say that was a poor game because we restricted them to nothing. That for me, yeah, personally, my idea of a perfect football match is don't give them anything, and we didn't. We only had one shot against us on target in the whole of October, and that I don't know if you guys seen it. It was the Eddie Nketiah header, which was basically the ball was basically in Raya's hands already, and he just headed it. So defensively we're incredible. Attackingly, against Crystal Palace, look, Crystal Palace, you're never going to get a lot of clear-cut chances. But, I think Saka was very poor yesterday. For how good he's been this season, he was very poor. He got substituted off. He had only one touch in the opposition penalty box. It was poor from him. Trossard, I think, was really good. You know how Trossard is. He's always kind of silky with the ball. And when he's on it, he's on it. Gyökeres, again, I can't ask for more. I can't ask for more. I don't care what anyone says. He was making tireless runs, and his link-up is really... I can't name you a better striker right now at link-up in the Premier League. I can't. Maybe you could say Mateo, but he relies on his physicality more. Gyökeres, his touches, he's so intelligent. He didn't get a chance. But what he did yesterday, is exactly what I wanted from him. So I'm very happy with the team. Eze got the goal. Other than that, again, I don't think Eze was particularly good, but I don't think we're using him well. I think we can use him much better. I think his role right now, is we need to refine that. All in all, a boring win, you can say, but that's what you need. You need to be.
Boring wins are way. I mean, look, even if we won against Villa 1-0, if any of their teams 1-0, you'd be saying they're celebrating it. Look, especially in a title race where, I mean, eventually people and teams will click unless Arsenal somehow run away with it. Any 1-0 win, especially against a good side like Palace, who are basically undefeated the entire season until a lucky loss to Everton. I mean, there you go. I mean, a 1-0 win is all you need. But look, I mean, I'll ask you the informed question. Are Arsenal champions?
What did I say in my prediction video 2 months ago?
That's not how this works, though. You probably predicted Arsenal to win like last 2 seasons as well, Brev.
What did I say?
You said Arsenal will win.
What did I say about City? What did I say about Liverpool? What did I say about Chelsea? We're in a very good position. I think
you do have the best squad, I'd say. What? You don't think you're the best squad?
I agree.
Yeah, pretty good squad.
Yeah, I agree.
Most complete.
Of course, people especially because you have people like Nketiah who are injured and are not coming back. So
yeah, I mean, Nketiah played for 15 minutes yesterday, and he was brilliant, man. The passion, the South American passion. No, he's brilliant. You can tell he's going to be amazing. Shout out Mosquera again, subbed on 53rd minute. Saliba was kind of struggling with Mateta. Mosquera comes on, dead silence. Dead ghost town. Mosquera, man, that guy is flipping amazing, man. He's brilliant. I'm so happy with the team right now. I'm so happy with my manager. I'm so happy with everything. And look, and one thing I want to mention is I'm disgusted by what I'm seeing after that game. Disgusted about how people are saying, "Oh, Arsenal, if they don't win the league now, they're gonna bottle it." I'm seeing Man City fans like Boovy, and I don't know if you said it in the group chat. Maybe you did. Congratulations, Arsenal winning the Premier League. I'm seeing Liverpool fans. Congratulations.
He never said that.
That is disgusting.
Congratulations, Arsenal, mate. You won the league.
Yeah, congrats, Arsenal. Congrats.
No,
congrats.
That is absolutely disgusting. Because 2 months ago, Dean had Chelsea above Arsenal. 2 months ago,
he did.
You had City winning the league. So I'm not just drawing you guys out. I'm not just drawing you guys out, and I'm not saying it's over. I'm just pointing you guys out because that's what you said. I'm also talking about City fans and Chelsea fans and Liverpool fans online saying, "Oh, congrats, Arsenal." That's disgusting because 2 months ago, let me land. Because 2 months ago, City fans were saying, "Oh, we're back. This is a new City. Yeah, Reinders, this and that." I'm hearing Chelsea fans. Yeah, we won the Club World Cup. We beat PSG, the best team in the world. Yeah, we're here. We got Caicedo, Cucurella. We got all of these, man. Rightly so, top players. Yeah. I'm hearing Liverpool fans, 500 million. Yeah, we're going to win it back to back, man. And now, because you guys are failing and we are the most consistent and we're winning, now it's gone to, they're going to win the league. So when you guys get closer and you will, right? You to say that you're out of the title race is absolutely disgusting because you're not. Now, if you do get back up, now then the narrative is going to change to, Arsenal are bottling it. What I think it is, it's an excuse, to get rid of responsibility. I find it pathetic. Honestly, I find it pathetic. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm saying in general.
I said it. Look, it's a trolling thing, bro. It's a trolling thing, bro.
Am I wrong?
Because look, 6 points behind. No, it is.
Oh, brother, please, man.
I've not said. No, I haven't said that.
I'm not talking about
you guys aren't even in the title race, man.
I'm not talking about you guys in general. I'm saying the reaction after yesterday.
But I was one of the people that said that.
That's just how online fan bases work. So reactionary. That's just football.
I know. Of course, I know about trolling. I know, but you're telling me you don't believe that half of those people can see the title already. You're telling me Liverpool.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, it's
there's no way anyone actually realistically believes 9 games in they do that.
They are.
They are.
I know Liverpool fans personally.
Intelligence, yeah.
I know Liverpool fans personally who from last week have said congratulations, Arsenal. I know people personally.
Maybe Liverpool are tragic. I don't think City fans can even say that for 6 points behind Arsenal with the way that City are, that we would ever be out of the title race now. I don't think.
So you're telling me it's all trolls, really? You're telling me there's no people out there?
Maybe they're not all trolls, but I think majority, if we give percentage, 70, maybe 80-20, maybe even less than that. No way.
No. I think
I don't believe so.
Football fans are so reactionary.
That was going to be the point I was going to
think about this. Yeah. 6 points. 6 points is nothing in football, man.
Of course it is. Of course it isn't. But last month we were 5 points behind Liverpool, and everyone, including you guys, were saying Liverpool could win it. Remember in the group chat?
They could win it.
Remember in the group chat when Liverpool was scamming wins, Yusuf, and you were saying Liverpool are going to win the league. He said that. You did say that on the WhatsApp.
I did say that.
And I said, calm down. They're going to lose. So you can't say, it's reactionary. No, people do believe these things. You believe, at that point, you believe Liverpool was still going to win the league.
No, I think that City was still going to win the league. I said that they could win the league.
You believe that Liverpool?
Yeah, of course. I still think they're in the race. I don't think they're down and out yet. I think you just have to wait. I told you, 9 games, you can't.
Yeah, we've not even hit double digits.
No. I'll tell you now. I'm going to tell you right now, Liverpool are done. I'll tell you that now. I'm not saying Chelsea and City are done. I'll tell you Liverpool are done. Can they come back? Yes, but they're out the title race.
I don't think that. Yeah, you know what? I think I back that.
You guys believe that they're going to be on top of any of our 3 clubs?
Not on top, but they'll recover. 4 losses in a row. That's recover. Their worst point.
No, they'll recover, but they're not in the title race. And I would never say that 9 games in until I know how poor that team is. That team is so poor. That team is so poor. I had them second only because of the signings they made. I thought Wirtz would be integrated much better. I thought Isaac would be firing, and that's the only reason I had them second. I would have put them below City and potentially Chelsea. But I saw the signings. Nah, man, I'm disappointed in myself in that.
All right, go on then. Look, we'll wrap up on Arsenal and we'll wrap up with the final question. Just I would say to the camera, Arsenal are going to win the league this season.
I believe Arsenal are going to win the league.
I say this.
All right,
of course, the 1 year that I decided not going to win it, they're going to win
last year. Come on.
All right.
No. Wait, no.
Come on.
You're saying I said that last season. Are we being for real right now, or Dean?
What?
Are you being for real?
Are we for real?
We're just gonna
ignore. Take responsibility. You said it last year.
I see now. Now you're just now you're being a loser. Yeah. Now you're being a loser.
I'm actually being honest. That's what you said that last year so many times.
No,
it's the truth.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. To be fair,
are we going to ignore the context of last season? Seriously.
Oh, great. Okay, we're doing that.
Oh, there you go. See, so this is
we don't.
Wait.
What is
the context? What is the context?
No, let's move to that. It's going to go over.
The referees. The referees.
Okay, all right. See, all
right. Go look.
This is where I'm done.
Save for another video. Don't worry.
I just remembered.
Okay, is that not enough? Is that not enough to derail our season? Yes, it was. So I don't know why these two. They're losers at the end of the day, so it's fine. Listen, guys.
Oh, you're talking to Steve, man.
Focus on getting this, and then chat to me. Yeah. Focus on that first. All right.
I don't celebrate win. I celebrate titles, Robbie.
All right. Okay. 1-1-5. Yeah. Let's see what happens at the end of the season. Yeah.
You can wait.
Gets arrested. When Pep gets
sent
when he gets Alcatraz, the flipping kingpin. Yeah. And all your players. Listen, Haaland, there's space for you here, buddy. Yeah. Foden, you can piss off. Yeah, you can piss off.
All right. All right. We'll go to you now. The other winner of the weekend. After going, mate, you can have your word. What was it? 4-2 victory.
What the flip?
Yeah, 40 victory versus Brighton. I don't know what you just did. We couldn't see that.
Before you start.
Yeah. Thank you. Everyone round
3 wins in a row. Respect. 3 wins in a row.
Yeah.
Now forget that performance was brilliant. Most of the part. I'm very impressed.
Most of the part. It was a 4-2 win against Brighton at home. I think that in the last 7 we only beat them once. Prior to that game. Yeah. And yeah, you know, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh my god, we actually performed well. Oh my, you know, the first 10 minutes it looked very, very ropey. I was like, oh my god, we're getting absolutely pounded. And then all of a sudden, you know, we started getting our groove. You know, we started getting on the board. We started, you know, picking up their rudders. And then Cunha, man, what a goal! What a goal! Oh my goodness, it's been coming. He's deserved it. His performances have been, you know, deserving a goal, and he's finally got it.
What do you think has changed in these last 3 games, though? Like specifically?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? Because something must have changed, mate.
Nothing.
Taking your chances, that's one thing.
It's just that. It's just taking your chances because we were performing like this during the start of the season. You could see in the Arsenal game.
I remember
if we
the
took our
Fulham
chances,
game.
We would have won that game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention.
Fine margins. It's against Fulham. Fine margins again. We should have won that game. We should be higher up the league right now. We should have more points. We factually should have more points.
Were you Amram out after Grimsby? I can't remember.
He was. No,
he did Amram out, bro.
He did say Amram out at one point of this season. He did.
I said it in the preview last one.
Yeah, it was in the whole season.
Any words on that? Are you still Amram out? Are you Amram in, or what do you mean?
Of course. Listen, just because you know, of course I'm out still. Just because you know we won 3 games. Yeah, because you know 3 games we could lose the next 5, and we'll be back in the situation again. For him to you know still be at Man United, we have to finish in Champions League, which is where I predicted Man United, especially after the money we spend in the summer. We need the cash flow. But
need some money.
And if we got top 5, let's say, because we might get the ECL spot. Yeah, I think he deserves to stay. You know, he's done a good job in his first full season, which you know he asked for what he wanted, and if he performed with what he wanted, I mean, can you really sack a man for that? In terms of the game, though, yeah, absolutely scintillating. Brian,
yeah, the goals are really high quality. Yeah,
oh my god, right. I told you this man is better than Kudus, and I got told, yeah, I don't know anything. Yeah. Hush your mouth, yeah. Hush your mouth. Yeah, no, Abid was there as well. Hush your mouth, yeah. Right, that guy in it. Oh my goodness. How much did we pay for him? 70.
Scores 2 goals and he's back.
He's been back. He's been here.
Don't do that.
He's had been good this season.
He's been here.
He's been good.
He's been here.
When United go and lose the next few games, yeah, I won't be hearing anything.
No, but
it'll be silence. It'll be radio.
Boom again. Boom will probably be the best player on our team. He'll still be our best player.
No, of course, 100%. I mean, look, you could be a shining light, a piece of shit, mate. But you know what I mean.
Hey, language. Just because you ain't got no wingers on the level.
Yeah, exactly. Just because you got no wingers. Yeah, don't talk.
All right.
We don't even play wingers, man. We play with cams.
Hey, he watches Savinho and Bob, and he hates Kudus. Yo, that's like, I'm putting it together.
Is that silly Savage? I got 1 assist in 38 Premier League games. Crazy. He's trying to talk to me.
Really, very silly.
Crazy. But yeah, Brian Brumer, man. This guy and Mateus Cunha. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. You know, life has gone up, right? I used to watch, you know, Garnacho, Rashford on the wing. And now I've got Cunha and Mbeumo. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Rashford would never do the work rate that Cunha does. Or Mbeumo. And let's not talk about Alejandro Garnacho, Dean.
Let's not talk about it.
I can't believe
we don't need to talk about it. I mean, it's not like we wanted that signing. The only person I wanted him was Joe Shields.
I wish he paid 60 million. Oh my god, we would have robbed him.
I didn't want him.
We would have absolutely robbed him.
You won 3-time Ballon d'Or win at your club.
I didn't know.
They got a 3-time Ballon d'Or win. Yeah, we got 3 in a row, mate. We got 3 in a row.
I've never seen a player regress physically as they get older. I've never seen that before. It's new to me. Mad.
But in terms of the game, very good. We were pressing. Actually, no. We were getting pressed, and then we were doing the pressing. Yeah, we switched it up on them. They didn't expect us to do that. I thought. Did anyone have a bad game?
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I think Brighton helped you guys in that win. I do. I think
they
you guys
did.
were very good.
They did.
But I think Brighton helped you.
They did.
The amount of loose passes, and I'm going to be honest, yeah, 4 goals, you should have scored more. You should have scored more.
We should have scored at least 6.
Yeah.
At least 6.
Passing out the back was shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Yeah.
Giving the ball away, Van Hecker, Yasin Ayari, Max de Kuip, terrible, all of them. Verbruggen as well, so slow on the ball. Dead. Even in the attack, they're trying to do 1-2s. Comfortable. But that being said, you had to win, and you did, and it was brilliant.
We had to win. We had to win, and we did. Because it's the typical thing. We win against the big team, lose against the next week, but we somehow won. Little shock though. We were. You could feel it when they scored that free kick from Welbeck, and even I felt in it. Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna happen again. In my mind, it was there.
He's actually so good now, Welbeck. He's actually too good.
Yeah, he should have saved that. He should have saved that. I think he should have saved that.
If that was in there.
Yeah, no, but the thing is though, but Lemens had a great game. He had a great game the whole game. Other than that, set pieces again. We can't defend them. I don't know what Xerxes doing.
No one can. This whole league, we're all conceding from set pieces.
Well, Arsenal can.
Yeah, they're the ones. They're the only team right now that's only benefiting. Everyone's struggling at set pieces. Man. Everyone.
But when it was 3-2 with I think it was 7 minutes added time. It was 7 minutes added time because they scored in the 88th. So they had 9 minutes. And oh my day, it was intense.
That was intense.
That dummy from Bruno Fernandes. Oh my.
Oh, that was a crazy dummy.
Oh my lord. What a dummy. And Brian and Bruno, what can I say?
Great
what
finish.
A goal again. Scores again. And it's the positive vibes here, and can Man United carry on the positive vibes and continue?
You got Nottingham and then Tottenham next in the Prem.
I mean, look. The main thing is the main question about United is, can United get those 5 wins in a row to cut that guy's head?
No, I'm not looking at 5 in a row. I'm just looking to get the points on the board.
But what do you think? What do you think needs to still happen and keep going for you guys to get those results? Because
do the same.
Getting those wins.
Just do the same. Just do the same. Just do the basics.
Do what the same?
Just do the basics.
You're playing Nottingham next at home. They're away.
Problem. That is the big game, because the teams that we've beaten, who are they? Sunderland, Liverpool, and Brighton. You say that maybe not Sunderland, right? But the other two are forward-thinking teams. They like to be on the ball. They like to play. Now we're playing against a low block. Can we break a low block? That is the question. It's gonna be tough. Record at the stadium is not that good in the last few seasons. They obviously got did they win this week? Do you know? Oh no, they lost against Bournemouth. But they've got a new manager. I don't know what Mr. Maranakis is doing. I'm not gonna shoot him in the head or anything in case something happens to me. But I think we're in the title race. I have to say it.
All right, cool. Abid,
that's where you stopped. I'm gonna, if City, and he says they're in the title race, and we had the hardest run. Statistically, we had the hardest run, and we're literally on level with them.
He's not wrong.
Abid, you said, innit? If you're near the title race, innit? You said last season, if you're near the title race, you should, believe that you're in it.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
The momentum and you fall off. That's what Abid said. So I'm just going off what Abid said.
Remember Chelsea last year?
Exactly. So I'm just saying, listen, I never said we're going to win it.
Our Bournemouth in the title race.
Yes.
They're there.
Yeah.
They're there.
If you're in the title race, then how are they?
If you're in the title race,
if you're in the title race, how are they then?
Are they realistically going to win?
No,
that's not what we asked. That's what we said.
That's not what a race means. What you're saying is predicted winners. A race is, who's closer to who. You don't talk about the end of the race when the race is going on.
Exactly.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, do you think that they
fall
won't drop off?
We could fall over on match day 14. We could go away.
They will drop off. But right now,
that's my point.
They are in the race.
It's just in the race.
Okay, I'll change my question. Do you think both will be in the
title
race?
I don't want to answer these questions.
In February?
Those questions are bigger than me.
I generally, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
But listen,
look, the league can throw up anything. They are a good team. But like you said it last year when they fell out of Europe last year as a failure.
Who? Bournemouth?
Bournemouth, yeah.
Yeah, it is a failure.
It
is a failure.
You don't think they can do that again?
They failed. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Because right now, they're incredible. But they fell off last year and they're Bournemouth. You're right. They shouldn't be here. Are they going to win the title? I don't think so. But they are in the race. Right now, they are in the race.
Right now, okay. I'll try my question then. And will they be there?
Keep changing this question, bro. Oh, wait, hang on. Are you in the title race?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means we're in the title race then. Yeah, shush.
Great. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No, but they are.
No.
Remember in the 22-23 season, it was us three. Man United out of nowhere. Remember, they were there. They dropped off, but they were there.
Listen, we'll be in the title race until it becomes a top 5 race. That's what we'll be here. Even though the objective is always going to be a top 5 anyway. We need to get the Champions League football.
Okay, but look, what do you want to see from Ruben? What's your final words in United? What do you want to see?
Nothing. Yeah, keep it the same. Playing well. I wouldn't change anything up. Consistency of the team, though. That's what I like to see. We play one game a week. Obviously, people like Casemiro can't play every game a week because, age and other factors, maybe injuries. But I would like to see a consistency. I don't want to see, the back line shifting again. I don't want to see, the wing back shifting. I don't want to see, I don't know, Mount come in, Acuna come out, stuff like that. I don't want to see any of that. I just want to see consistency, a consistent team. Keep playing how we are. He showed adaptation in the game, to be fair to him. He did adapt. He did adapt in the game. We're trying to press them high with our wing backs, and then we switched to a back 5. And then, everyone complains about our midfield, which, to my midfield, again, very difficult to counteract when everyone else in the league plays free. We dropped our 2 cams into the midfield and played with 5-4-1. There you go. That's adaptation. But yeah, Ruben Amorim currently is getting it. No, he hasn't.
He's always played the 5 in defense. He has.
No, not the 4. I meant the 4 across the midfield.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Ruben Amorim, he's getting it right at this moment in time. We could lose next week, and I could be here again and say, "Oh yeah, we're back here again."
The beauty of football.
But as long as the front line, other than Sesko, he got an assist. Probably should have scored. He probably should have scored.
He played well. He played well, I think.
He played well. Yeah, he was invisible. But then when he started getting on the ball, we actually started performing better. No. The first 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because he had 0 touches. He had 0 touches.
Yeah.
As soon as he touched the ball, our performance just went up. We started playing. So that just showed you the power of having a good striker.
I think he had a very good assist, really good pass.
He did, very good.
And
he should have scored.
That fantastic touch he took and he shot it down the middle.
Exactly.
Really good.
That's great.
The chance I look at is the near post one where he just
Yes. He should have hit the target.
Really impressive, Sesko. I think he's
as long as our front line keep firing, what scares me right now, this will probably be in a later video, AFCON. We might be in big trouble. And I said at the start of the season, I'm pretty sure, before the even season started, AFCON, we might be in big trouble. And we're still in big trouble. Our whole right-hand side, that is gone.
Yeah.
That is gone. We don't have a right-hand side anymore. Which means, in the giant transfer window, Rodrigo, we hit up your phone.
But AFCON, I think people always overestimate it. I would say AFCON, people always go on about like how big a problem it is, but players end up missing like 1 or 2 games on their back.
That's true. That's
true.
It is.
But Ivory Coast won it last time.
Okay, I'm talking about specific players. You're talking about your entire right-hand side. Some of them will probably be back.
Cameroon will make it far as well.
Yeah, 1 or 2. Of course, some players will be gone. I know.
I think it's because they're all playing the same side. That's why.
That's the
Ahmad and Maz. They kind of play right. Obviously, Maz is,
people act like their squad gets nuked.
It could be an opportunity because you could put Bruno Fernandes at cam, and you could put Kobe Mainoo in the midfield.
Does they really do that?
Yeah, true.
Not.
He could do that. He could.
I mean, he doesn't really have that much.
He's gonna go Mason Mount and Cunha.
Mason Mount's been good.
He has, but I'll still sell him.
Oh wow!
You better give him a chance, but it's not his fault.
Nah, let's be real. We could do better.
All right.
There's no hate, but we could do better. But yes, Ruben, keep it going. We need the points. I don't know how many points it is to get I don't know what it was last year, but we need more points. We need more points.
Who would have thought?
Hey! You don't talk to me. You need to start winning a game.
We lost one game.
By the way, I said this in the previous video. Watch the 5th game in a year. We're gonna play Tottenham. Watch, we'll lose. If we win 4 in a row, the 5th game we'll lose. Watch. But if we win that game in a year, oh my god, you lot are in trouble. We're coming for the league.
Okay.
All right. On that note, do we wrap it up? I think that is the wrap.
Also, wait, before we wrap it up, innit? I just want to say we've been the only competitive team against Arsenal.
Okay,
You're the only one that's played.
All right, let's wrap it up. Oh, in terms of playing against.
Yeah,
you were. But you know, there were quite a few reasons why that was the case. But again, that was not big.
It just shows you know, it's very hard to play against Arsenal, and you know, we turned up.
City got a point from them, no?
Yeah. Did it?
He's talking about more of a challenge. He's talking about
but look what Arsenal did. Look what Arsenal made them do. Arsenal made them play a haram.
Yeah, no, that's true. United out.
We conceded, didn't it? We conceded a dodgy goal. Imagine we had Lamens in that game. We probably wouldn't even concede that.
Oh, no, dodgy.
It wasn't dodgy. Did you see what our keeper was doing? He's flapping about like he's flapping.
Lamens looks like a good boy, yeah? He's going to be in that net like a good boy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's wrap it up.
He's baby Courtois.
No, he's good, man. Lamens is good. He's very solid.
But he should have made the save. I'll say it. You know, I'll just say he should have made the save. Yeah, he should have saved that.
Yeah, he should have.
I think
he should have. But
no. But I'd be critical.
Right? Like, oh my god, he should have saved it. I think he should have saved it. Yes.
No, but I'd be critical on his free kicks.
Oh yeah. How
quick word, let's talk about Liverpool. You know, let's talk about Liverpool. We put them in the bin. We put them in the bin. Yeah. We buried them. We buried that club.
We also beat them. Just talk about that.
Exactly.
Terrible, man.
But in terms of Liverpool, we could talk about Liverpool. Again, another poor performance. Set pieces. Well, yeah, throws count as set pieces. A long throw from Coyote.
I mean, it is the masters of that long throw. I experienced it myself. It's not nice.
Same.
It's not nice. It's not nice.
I think Abdul, you need to apologize again to Keith Andrews. Keith Andrews.
Nah, but my reasoning was.
I think you all do. Did we have Brentford along?
Yeah. It's not like they just beat them. Luckily, they outplayed Liverpool.
Yeah, they are still at the bottom. But wow, Keith Andrews, man,
he's doing a very good job.
I like managers that have a certain style, and he leans on the set pieces. That's nice, man. He's got a style, he's got an identity.
Especially when you have someone that can, like throw it so far.
Yeah, Coyote is crazy.
He throws it so far. It's crazy.
He's a great player in general, Coyote.
He is. He's a FM Wonder kid.
Yeah, he is. You can really see why. What was I gonna say? Van Dijk giving that penalty away, just sloppy, just so sloppy. Salah, I don't like to talk bad on Salah.
Good goal.
Yeah, the finish was still good. Yeah,
he was dreadful.
Again, it's not a problem.
I think Vert again. Look, in every game, he does these good little passes, link up play. And listen, if you signed him for 40-50 million, maybe 40-50 million, you could say he was a good price, right? Mm-hmm. But for 140, I don't care. You need to get goals. You need to get assists. That's what you're brought in for. And again, he wasn't there. So in terms of overall play, sure. I can't call him invisible because he wasn't. But we need goals and assists from you, buddy. We need more than that. You're not a 30, 40, 50 million player, So again,
can we talk about Brentford's second goal though?
Second goal. What was the second goal?
The one where Damsgaard plays that ball in.
Oh yeah. What a peach of a ball.
Do you think that's bad on Konate for just giving up?
It is.
I think it is as well.
No, because I think he sees it, and Kevin Schade is very quick, but so is Konate.
Yeah.
And he just gives up.
Yeah, the way he gave up at the end, that was poor. He just made the shot easy to take. Yeah. That was the problem. Get beaten by the pass because it's an amazing pass. Yeah, it's fine. I get it. But he's got to put him off when he's about to shoot. Nudge him, put him off balance, let him go. That was poor.
Because Mamadas really got a touch on the ball. Like he touched it. So if Konate is there, you never know. That might go into
just a little shove. That's all you need. It could have been stopped that from happening. But
I mean, there's a reason why they wanted, a centre back in the summer. Obviously, they got one. He's got a ACL injury from
ACL. That's really sad.
It's ACL injury. Yeah. But they also wanted another centre back in Mark Guehi.
And they kept laughing about.
Actually, no, they didn't. They did faff about, but they agreed it, and then Crystal Palace pulled the plug.
No, but imagine they had Guehi lined up for months. Like he was the number one, and they flashed about, and this is what happens. And
he's available on a free.
This is Liverpool. This has been Liverpool for this is them on the pitch and off the pitch. Because even with Isaac, they had Ekitike, they brought in Isaac, and even that, it hasn't worked out.
Michael Edwards usually so good with the signings. He's had a mess so far.
It feels like they're following the Man United policy back in the day where we used to just sign the best players. Not actually think about what's going on the pitch.
And
just sign anyone we want. I don't want it to work for them. I wanted them to feel the pain.
No, I think you just sign players and hopefully it works. You just fit.
Oh yeah. I want them to be in debt. I want them to be in installment debt, just so they know what it feels like.
Oh my God! All right, mate. They've got sensible owners. Yeah, unlike you.
Oh yeah. Listen, a couple more of these ones. Yeah, we're in the money. We're in the money.
I don't think they're going to
season where they start. They could sign Rodrigo maybe next season for 150 million.
Please no. Please not.
But no, they've been
positives to Liverpool.
Do you know what, isn't it? About on Wirtz, right? His best game has been against a Bundesliga team. Funny enough.
His best game should have got his goal.
That is actually so funny. How he goes back to Germany and he gets to this is I'm not even saying it in a rude way. I'm just saying that's so funny. He as soon as he touches Deutschland, didn't it? He just the goals start coming, the assists start coming. So
And they got Villa next, City in the league. They got Liverpool. Actually, we should mention Champions League as well. They got Villa. They got Palace in the Cup, then Villa, then Real Madrid in the Champions League, and then City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do we talk on Arne Slot? Is he a good manager now, or are we really seeing?
If he wants to show he's a good man, he needs to find a way to adapt to what's happened. Because we can talk about how players don't fit, letting down, but he's got to find a way. That's the thing.
He got.
I just want to bring up something. I'll go the first point. We've seen this before in previous seasons where a new manager comes in. There's a team already made. They win with that. Let's say they win that team. Antonio Conte, for instance. Following season, they start making their changes. They remove players. They buy their players in, and it just starts, unraveling,
falling apart.
And this links to my second point, where if this was Arteta, let's say for instance, moaning about how other teams play, they play low block only, they change up how they play. The media would be, the fans, everyone would be after him. But when it's Arne Slot, it just, because he just won the Premier League, it just gets swept on the carpet.
No, you're right.
And I think
you're right.
Yeah, I just think.
Yeah, sorry. Is it me or you?
No, you go.
I think the way that Arteta is described by the opposition fans, I think that is Arne Slot. I really some of the stuff he's saying is comical. He's saying they didn't play the ball on the ground. They didn't change. They changed their team up. This is. He was like, we won against Frankfurt because they played the way we wanted them to. I think it's like a scene out of The Office or something. This guy's Michael Scott. I'm not going to match.
Listen, if that was any one of our managers, imagine Pep Guardiola came out and saying, "Oh yeah."
No, he'd be allowed to say that. I think if it was Amorim,
if Amorim or Arteta, imagine Amorim came out and said, "Oh yeah, they decided to change up and play a low block. They want to play the ball in the air." Oh my god! But should we quickly touch on Tottenham before we end it?
Yeah, very impressive win, 3-0 win at the old Dickinson Stadium.
Very impressive is an overstretch.
You're right. Yeah, no,
because
is it the first team to beat them?
They scored? They scored 3, right? Okay, you can look at that, but.
Scored 2 set pieces.
They weren't a better team during that game.
No.
That's true.
Everton were the better. It's just the season of set pieces.
But we always talk. But we can't say because Tottenham, when they would play attractive football, like under Ange or whatever,
True.
it was all short lasting. Right. What were they doing with Thomas Franke? Maybe it's not the most attractive football to watch, but it's getting them results and they're third in the league. That's the most important thing. They built some consistency at the top.
They're overachieving.
What now?
Massively overachieving, yeah. They're massively overachieving.
Maybe, but then you can look at the inverse. What if their attackers start to click? What if they play even better later into the season? If they're getting the results now and they're not playing very well, what if this is the points you need?
Click, but let's look at their attack. Out of all of them, who you scared of? Excluding Kudus, who you scared of?
Wouldn't be. Yeah, not really scared of them.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
how many chances, like how many goals, assists do their attackers get?
Not many. No, they don't.
Exactly.
But
I mean. They're overperforming what they're actually meant, where they're meant to be. Tottenham, you say they're third. They should not be third. They should not.
Yeah,
be
but
third.
They are. That's the thing.
That's football. That's football.
You can't say they shouldn't be there because they shouldn't.
Probably.
And I think,
and I just want to say, Tottenham fans have been saying how bad their football's been, like how bad they've been playing, and
the table never lies. I think the results will catch up to the performances. I think.
I wouldn't say they're going to stay here, but these are results that are important. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, you got to grind it. Listen, Arsenal doing it, they're grinding it.
Yeah.
Listen, you got to grind out the points. At the end of the day, it's all about the points, whether you play good football or not.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here. This has been a weekend preview.
Great weekend for me and
great weekend. I don't know what it feels like to when it feels absolutely sensational. Hopefully the other two keep losing, and the weeks keep getting better.
The blue side needs to rise. This has not been nice.
No. Blue side can stay down. The red side.
We need to go back to the northeast football. Man United Arsenal at the top. That's where we need to be again.
I would love that.
We need to be there again. That would be great entertainment. Yeah. This is any last few words, you guys?
Let it all work out.
Yusuf did have to go early.
But
he
did a runner. City boys are runners.
Yeah, you allowed to say that on air? I don't know about that one.
Why is that? What's wrong with that?
Is that okay? Fine.
I'm just saying he's like running, innit? He's busy. No other connotation.
All right. No, I mean, hopefully the results change. It's good to see Abby smiling for once. So, yeah.
That's true.
Oh, bro, I can't believe we're winning games. I never thought I'd see the day again.
You've seen it 3 days now. 3 days in a row.
Oh my god! Yo, imagine we go undefeated to the end of the season.
All right, okay, yeah. Let's fries.
Oh, but imagine though.
Stream end.
I haven't seen Man United get over 25 wins ever in a season for like years, like decades actually. It's been so long.
What, even under Ole?
Yeah, I don't think we did.
What was it, 19 wins or something?
Under Ole, the 2021 season, it was.
You can't even remember.
21. Yes, 21. It was 21 wins. It was 21 wins.
Wow.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
What about Mourinho?
Mourinho, the 17-18 season. Oh, we had 25 that year.
Yeah, there you go.
We scraped that one though. We scraped it. But no, but I said more than 25. More than 25.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, this has been Brady Press.
Yeah.
Our weekly roundup. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow the TikTok, follow the Instagram. We will be back in the studio, hopefully this week with another video. Maybe a game show. We've got a game show in mind. Dean as the host. Dean will be the host.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get any points, so he must put him as host anyway. But
then at least then he'll know the answers, isn't it?
Yeah, you know the answer then. Yeah, you know the answer. Someone will probably still forget the answer,
Yeah.
But that's it from us. Take care.
Goodbye.